Hi there. Thanks for joining me for today's practice. Today's practice will be a lovely flow. We'll start really working with the upper body and then we'll keep moving the whole body, but we'll keep the focus on releasing the upper body and shoulders. So please have a block with you or maybe like a big book or something. We're going to start in this Japanese kneeling position. We're going to pop the block this way and then underneath the sitting bones, having the feet pointing backwards. So if you had two blocks, maybe you sit on two if you really need a little bit of extra height, if you feel this in your knees. If this is an uncomfortable position for you for any reason, then just come to cross-legged position. It's completely fine. So otherwise, let's just start in our seat, taking the hands down onto the thighs, closing down your eyes. And starting to settle into the breath. Settle into the body. Just feeling the contact between the shin bones, the tops of the feet and the mat, and the contact with the sitting bones down into your block. And with the contact with the sitting bones into your block, using that as a bit of feedback to try to lengthen up away from those points of contact. The spine lengthens up all the way from the base, the lower back, the middle back, the upper back, the neck. Energy continuing up and out through the crown of the head. Just following the breathing in and out through the nose for another few moments here with the eyes closed. And then let's open the eyes. Release the arms down by your side. Starting by taking some big shoulder circles. Keeping the breath nice and easy. And then changing direction of the circles. And then releasing that down, bringing the tips of the fingers to the shoulders, and then bring the elbows together. Circle the elbows back, trying to touch the wrists and circling the arms back. Elbows, wrists. Making as large a circle as you can with these elbows. Just feeling into the upper body. Take the breath there. And let's change direction. So going back and forward. Back and forward. And last one. And then releasing those arms down. Take an inhale to lift the shoulders as high as you can up towards the ears. And then exhale to drop them down. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale to lift, 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 lift as high as you can. And then exhale to release. And then one more time. Inhale, lift, 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 lift. And then exhale, drop it down. And then let's take the hands, interlacing the fingers. Take an inhale, lift the hands up towards the chest. As you exhale, press the palms of the hands away. Draw the belly button in. And then inhale to lift the arms back up. And then releasing those arms down. Once again, swap the interlace of the hands. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, press the thumb side away from you. Draw the navel in. Press the middle part of the back away behind you. And then inhale, lifting those arms up. Thumb sides pressing up towards the ceiling. And then releasing those arms down. And again, interlace the fingers. Inhale. Exhale, press the palms of the hands away. And then inhale, lifting the arms up. And then exhale, releasing those arms down. Last time, interlacing the fingers. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, press the palms of the hands away. And then inhale, reaching the arms up. And then exhale, releasing the arms down. Take the arms up to shoulder height. Take the right arm underneath, the left arm on top, and then find your eagle arm. So you wrap the arms around as much as you can, taking the forearms or the palms of the hands. If this doesn't work for you, just take hold of the shoulders. Take an inhale, lift the elbows up, maybe start to lift the sternum up. Keep those sitting bones pressing down, and then exhale to draw the elbows in towards the chest, letting the head drop down, draw the navel in, and then inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, draw the elbows in. And again, inhale, reaching the arms up. And then exhale, draw the elbows in. And then coming back up, let's release those arms. Circle the arms up. Take the right hand onto the upper back and taking hold of that right elbow with the left hand, letting those lower ribs soften back in towards the spine, lengthening up through both sides of the waist. Feeling really free to stay here if this is enough for you. If you can, reaching that left hand back, taking a monkey grip, so reaching up with the left fingertips and trying to take hold of the right fingertips. That right elbow pointing up towards the ceiling. Just feeling free to close the eyes and just really feel into the body here. Trying to soften with each exhale. And gently unwind those arms. Just give the shoulders a little bit of a wriggle out, just to shake it out. And then bringing those arms up to shoulder height. Taking the left arm underneath, right arm on top now, wrapping the arms around, lifting those elbows up. Take an inhale to lift the elbows up, drop the shoulders down. Exhale to draw those elbows in towards the belly. And then inhale, coming back up, lifting the sternum up. And then exhale, draw the elbows in. And then inhale, last time, coming up. Exhale, draw the elbows in. And then inhale, coming back up. Just releasing those arms. Circle the arms up, taking the left hand onto the upper back, and then holding that left elbow with the right hand. Muscles at the base of the neck, trying to relax away from the ears. Those lower ribs drawing in. And maybe here you can reach that right arm back and find your monkey grip with the fingertips. Drawing those lower ribs back in, closing down the eyes if that's comfortable for you. Just noticing if there's any way you can soften. The face, the throat. Just releasing any unnecessary tension here. It's a very strong position. It's quite intense sensations for many of us. This last breath. And then gently releasing those arms. Just giving the shoulders a little bit of a wriggle out, just to shake it out. And then let's come off the block. Popping the block off to the side. And then making your way into your tabletop position. Knees underneath the hips. And then wrists about 2 inches forward of the shoulders. So you can sit your hips back and then still be nice and long through both sides of the waist and through those arms. And then inhale to come back up into your tabletop. Exhale, sitting the hips back down. And then inhaling forward into your tabletop. And again, sitting the hips back down and coming up into your tabletop. We'll go 2 more times like that. Last time, coming into your tabletop. Release the belly, let's bring those hands back underneath the shoulders. Release the belly down towards the mat, lift the eyes, open through the collarbones. Inhale, tuck the toes under, press back into your down facing dog. And then coming down lightly onto the knees, once again, tapping the knees down. Inhale, exhale back into down facing dog. And again, tapping the knees down, open through the collarbones. Inhale, exhale, down dog. We'll go one more, tapping the knees down. Inhale, exhale, down facing dog. Just holding it here. Steady gaze with the eyes in between the feet. Back of the neck is relaxed. And then let's take the right leg up to your three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, knee in towards the chest, stepping it forward in between the hands, coming down to that left knee, releasing the back toes, taking the arms up into your low lunge. Letting the hips shift a little bit further forward if you can, ground down through that right heel. Taking an inhale, as you exhale, let's circle the arms back, and then we're going to shift the hips forward. Take an inhale to bring the arms back and shift the hips back as you circle the arms back. And again, inhale, bring the arms forward and up. Exhale, circle them back. I'll go two more times. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. One more time. Inhaling forward. Exhale, back. And then coming all the way back up. Staying here, shifting the hips slightly forward. And then let's circle those arms back, interlacing through the fingers, pressing the heels and the hands together. Keeping those lower ribs contained. And then maybe lifting those arms a bit further away from the back, lifting the sternum up. Press down through that right heel. Just taking one more big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Circle those arms back up. Inhale. And then exhale, bringing that right forearm down. We're going to go for a side bend with your block. Have it to the right side, and if this is enough for you, stay here. Otherwise, bring those hands down onto the block or maybe down onto the mat. Take that left arm up and over. Maybe turning the head to look up towards the ceiling. And then inhale. Coming back up to center, bring those hands down. Plant the hands down, tuck the back toes under, stepping back into your down facing dog. And then taking the left leg up. Inhale, exhale, stepping that left foot forward, coming down to that right knee, release the toes. Take the arms up into your low lunge, lifting up, circling the arms back, and then as you inhale, shift the hips forward, circle the arms up, and then exhale, shift the hips back, circle the arms back. Inhale, forward, exhale, circle back. Inhale, forward, exhale, circle back. Two more times. Inhale, forward, exhale, back. Last time. Inhale, forward, exhale, back. And then coming back to your low lunge position, arms up, circling the arms back, interlacing the fingers behind the back. Try to interlace the other way if you remember the way that you did it before. Holding it here. Grounding down through that left heel. Maybe starting to lift the arms away from the back. Sternum might start to lift. Taking one more full breath. Releasing those hands. Take those arms up. Left forearm down, right arm up and over, or maybe going a little bit further down onto the block or down onto the mat. Turning the head to look up towards the ceiling. And then inhale, coming back up. Bringing those hands down, tuck the back toes under and step back into your down facing dog. Come down into your tabletop position. Hips stay over the knees. Walk your hands forward, bringing the forehead down towards the mat. Keep pressing down through the palms of the hands. And then coming forward onto your belly. So in your Sphinx position, take that right arm out to the side. Keep that right elbow in line with that right shoulder. Turn the head to the left. Using your left hand, roll yourself over onto the right side of the body. This left knee could just be resting down on the mat if you need to, otherwise behind you. Feeling free to close the eyes. And then rolling over onto the belly. Gently releasing. We'll go straight to the other side and take those arms up. Take that left arm out to the side. Head to the right. Use your right hand. Roll yourself onto the left side of the body. Remember, knee can be down in front of you if you need to, that back knee. You might be able to use this right hand to press yourself a little bit further over onto the side of the body to increase the stretch in that upper left corner of the chest. Last couple of breaths. And then releasing all the way down onto your belly. And you might be able to just stay this side, just make your way onto your back, just rolling yourself over. Extending the legs out in front of you, out beneath you, letting the feet fall away from one another, arms a little bit away from the body, palms facing up. Just taking a few deeper breaths. Allowing the face to soften and the belly to soften. Just completely letting go. Resting here for the next few minutes. Feeling free to stay here for as long as you need to. Thank you so much for joining me for today. Namaste.